We are live at a press conference here in Chicago, Illinois, where we hear that any minute the Nostalgia Critic is going to make a public appearance addressing his last video. For those who are unaware, the Nostalgia Critic posted a Let's Play of Bart's Nightmare last week, which was considered by many to be so horrendously unfunny that they'd rather shove a needle factory up their scrotums. And here is the Nostalgia Critic preparing to explain his actions.
Hello, everyone. I'm the Nostalgia Critic. I remembered, so you don't have to. They allowed me a short amount of time out of the Internet State Penitentiary. So, a little surprised to see that place actually existed, but apparently it's right next to the State Home for the Ugly. So, they allowed me a short time out to answer your questions addressing the video I did last week. Yes.
How does it feel to know that you've made the absolute worst Let's Play to ever be put on the internet?
Bad. Definitely bad. But hopefully I can make some more funny videos and move on from there. Yes.
I had a robber break into my house, kill my wife, and eat my children. He's not as bad as you.
Thank you for that. And I am very sorry for your loss.
Don't give me your pity.
Yes.
Melvin, the brother of the Joker, Emo Jones, this recent Let's Play, Nazi Germany. That is all.
Okay, if we could keep the questions to actual questions, that'd be fantastic. Yes.
How do you account for this travesty among the world?
Look, when everything is said and done, at the end of the day, I just made a bad video.
Inexcusable!
Your fans deserve better, Mr. McCritic! Sure, you tried something new, it didn't work, it bombed like mad, but now you deserve to give your fans something better! I mean, I liked it, I thought it was the greatest video I ever saw in my life, but you owe your fans something better!
Well, I'll tell you what. Why don't I do a positive review of a movie that a lot of people seem to enjoy?
Oh, you mean like James and the Giant Peach?
James and the Giant Peach? That hunk of cinematic brilliance? Yes, how can I not forget the awkwardly written yet structurally confusing masterpiece that is James and the Giant Peach? Not that there's anything wrong with that. It's not like the film did poorly at the box office but got a surprising cult following over the years. Or that the critical reaction at the time was lukewarm at best, but recently is being declared as a timeless classic. It's not like my need to please the masses is going to affect my opinion in any conceivable way. I'm just going to praise it for the wonderful family romp that it is. Really. So for those who don't know, the film is based on the book by Willy Wonka author Roald Dahl, and directed by famous stop-motion director Henry Selick, who also directed The Nightmare Before Christmas. As you can see, his stop-motion has clearly gotten better. Good God, they look like actual fucking people.
Look! That cloud looks like a camel. And that one over there looks like a train engine.
And that one looks like a crappy CGI effect. I mean, a good CGI effect.
And can you see the tallest building in the world?
I see it!
That's where we're going.
The timing of those clouds was perfect. I mean, they formed the Empire State Building just as they tell them they're about to go to the Empire State Building. I wish the clouds in my neighborhood were that convenient. If only there was a way I could avoid the Chicago traffic. Take the L train, of course, that's a great idea! Oh, but which one goes to the loop? Of course, how stupid of me! Oh, but what if I want to keep my options open? Wow, that's amazingly helpful! Thanks, incredibly convenient passing pile of clouds! So everything seems to be absolutely peachy for James and his angelic parents. But then things suddenly, and I do mean suddenly, go very rotten.
Then, one day, a terrible thing happened. An angry rhinoceros appeared out of nowhere and gobbled up his poor mother and father. An angry rhinoceros appeared out of nowhere and gobbled up his poor mother and father.
can you say but... What? That is the most out-of-nowhere explanation of parents disappearing ever! They don't explain it, we never see it happen, just... a rhinoceros comes out of nowhere and eats them!
Their troubles, if they had any at all, were over in 35 seconds flat.
Yeah, I'm not editing that down either. That's literally how they show it to us. Parents there, gone, blame the writer. It's a pretty rushed explanation, isn't it? Can you imagine if one of the Disney movies did that?
Look, Simba. Everything the light touches is our kingdom.
Wow.
And then the rhino ate him up.
Hakuna Matata. What a wonderful phrase.
Yeah, how do you think that'd go over? Probably better. So, of course, now he has to live with his evil aunts. Yeah, how come the kindest parents in the world always have the most dick-ass relatives?
Look at him, lollygagging in dreamland, when there's so much work to do. Weeds to pull, wood to chop. Work, 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 work!
Okay, I think this calls for another...
Scary slow-mo.
Whoa, Jesus Christ! I wonder if they used that picture for their email greetings.
Happy New Year from the Hag Sisters. May all your resolutions come true, and don't forget to...
So this is Aunt Sponge and Aunt Spiker. You know, when you name your kids that, aren't you just begging for them to turn out like this? They're played by British comedians Joanna Lumley and Miriam Margolyes. And in keeping with England tradition, they give the best British confidence build-up they can muster.
Get these stupid dreams out of your head and get back to work. You never even saw that rhino coming.
That rhino.
And the beast will get you too.
Now, in any other movie, I'd say these two were as strongly constructed as a bomb shelter made out of popsicle sticks. But in this movie, it works. Because I really want you to like me right now. So as James gets back to work, he can't help but hum a merry little tune.
My name is James. That's what Mother called me.
Wow, what horrible lyrics, what a bland tune, what totally forgettable melody. This can only be the work of... That's right, Randy Newman wrote these songs. Oh, and just like his other work, it's lame, annoying, repetitive, unoriginal, inspiring, charming, wonderful piece of music that I expect from such a musical genius. I mean, how can you not love such emotionally packed lyrics like, my name is James, that's what Mother calls me, my name is James, so it's always been. That's ingenious insight, isn't it? I mean, here I thought James, as in James and the Giant Peach, was referring to somebody else. But nope, this song points out that it's the James right in front of us and not a James in another town or country. And the fact that he explains it's his mother that named him is also very important. Because we could have made the horrible mistake of thinking his father named him. But no, this incredibly crucial lyric points out that it was in fact his mother. I wonder what other incredible insight they're going to give us.
Sometimes I forget when I'm lonely or afraid. Then I'll go inside my head and look for James.
Well, that obviously explains itself. I don't have to explain it for you. So as James is admiring what a beautiful set-out it is today, he suddenly comes across the late Pete Popplethwaite, playing what looks like a time-traveling Captain Crunch.
Oh, don't be frightened, James. I mean you no harm.
How do you know my name?
I know more than just your name.
I know your pants size, too. Just let me have that! Just let me have that! So he gives him a bag of kryptonite pasta that he claims can make all his dreams come true. But what are they exactly?
1,000 long, slimy crocodile tongues, boiled in the skull of a dead witch for 20 days and 20 nights. Add the fingers of a young monkey, the gizzard of a pig, the beak of a parrot, and 3 spoonfuls of sugar.
And a cute lunch in a pear tree. The only downside is he trips and lets it fly all over the place.
Wait!
Flubber! Here he is. Eat up, you little worm.
The two ants are angry, of course, because that's the one note they've been given, when they come across an amazing discovery.
Look, a peach! There, on that branch. Why, that old tree's never had so much as a blossom on it, let alone a... Well, I'll be blowed.
I'm good. But the peach apparently has the power to keep on growing until it finally transforms into Garfield's anus. The ants, of course, seize the opportunity to make a buck off of this and start charging money for people to see it.
Oh, photographer.
God, it's like someone put clown makeup on the crypt keeper.
And don't even think of going near our peach.
Remember, they never did catch that rhino.
So while James is out doing what else?
Work, 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 work!
He comes across one last piece of nuclear snot that allows him to climb inside the peach and apparently change his appearance.